What are you? Tal Seti. Extraction FPF from Bungie. Ugh. Ugh. Man, it's gonna be competently made. But ugh. I just don't get the extraction shooter genre. That shit is about as fun as fucking. Am I going to respond to DSP? Did he say something else? Dude, I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand like the excitement on it. Like, honestly, it's like you go collect 6 bandages, come back and see if you get ambushed or not at the fucking elevator. Like, I could see like the PvP aspect of it is fun. This isn't the character I was playing last time. Well, the problem with Red Sector is like I can never get anybody to play duos with me. What character were we playing last time? I remember having a character that was like in Blight Town. Logan, good to be in the back like chilling with wings. So which character you guys want to see? You got Kellerifica, Mirakel, Bell, Bailey, Lauren, the Profligate, Kelsey, Helltree. I don't know what the fuck I named that one. The Stig, Keltris. And I don't know where any of these motherfuckers are at. I know that one right there has to be just helping people with Ornstein and Smo based on the time. Lauren was the character I used to get the platinum. Like she's in like New Game Plus 3 or something like that. Let's see what Helltree's looking like. Logan, thank you for the donation, man. Oh, this was the shield one. Yeah, this was the... This is the shield playthrough. These switch controllers. Big Keemstar character. I don't think they have a beard spiky enough. Thank you, Logan, for late night chilling with me, dude. Don't give all your money up if you only had $250 left, man. It's like getting ready to watch a root canal. I just woke up. I'm slowly but surely fixing it again. Like, let's profligate, I think, it's just a ninja. Yeah. This is just my ninja class. Hey, I've platinumed all the From Software games. Like, yeah, I've platinumed all the Souls games. I'm thinking, like, is there one I'm missing? And when I say that, the only thing I'm thinking about is I'm missing the trophy for the Orphan of Kaz on Bloodborne. And all the weapons in the Old Hunter DLC. I don't actually have to do it left. That's just a flesh. Get a fresh crystal light going. I do. Got that styrofoam cup now. Love you too, my bigs. Hey, Firehouse subs. Keep making shit subs. I've never been a fan of Firehouse. Like, they've always had, like, just trash tier subs. Dark Souls is a rite of passage. You're not a gamer unless you beat Dark Souls. I'm gonna go out there and say that. Dark Souls is a masterpiece. I've always wanted to do a Let's Play on Dark Souls, but the fact is there's so many, like, challenge runs, and, like, I beat the game with just using, like, a bongo drum, or I beat the game with just the broken straight sword, or I beat the game with, you know, counting to 5 before hitting. There's just so much of that with Dark Souls. Like, a just walkthrough of it is fucking stupid. Like, there's just no need for it, and it's not gonna get views or whatsoever. So, like, I don't know what I could do to, like, basically make it profitable and something fulfilling at the same time. Dude, Soul Level 1 runs aren't hard, man. They're not hard at all. Like, all a Soul Level 1 run is like, hey, I can use Pyromancy in the Reinforced Club. Because, like the hardest aspect of a Soul Level 1 run without the DLC is going to be ONS. And ONS are very easy with club weapons because Ornstein can be with a two-handed attack. Ornstein can be posture broke every second hit. So it's not like it's this huge, overwhelming ordeal to, like, hey, let's fucking do Soul Level 1. Soul Level 1's easy. It's not hard at all. It's not even really that challenging. There's so many other things that are challenging in this game. Sorcerer with no magic. No, and only use the dagger. That's a harder challenge than Soul Level 1. Even though Sorcerer's Soul Level 3. Like, that would be something that was actually hard and difficult. But even then, that's like, okay, we're just going to start making, like, fire daggers and stuff like that. Because, like, the dagger's still fucking good. Like, it's a great fucking weapon. Like, it's only challenging to people that only play these games with, like, the biggest of the bonks. there's guys that will play Souls games and only use like the great sword or like the chicken leg. Get a $5 donation. First time I've ever donated anyone, but hello, Wings. Hope your night goes well. Thank you so much for being the first donation, dude. What boss in Elden Ring do you think is the most difficult? Oh, that's a good question. Dude, the one I have the most trouble with is Malakath. Or that fucking astral fucking one. The one with the big skeleton head that teleports everywhere. Those are the two I struggle the most with. Like, I find Melania easier than Malakath. And I don't know why. And I'm probably in the realm of people that will ever say that. But Malakath, to me, I just never could figure out. He's fast. I could never time his fucking like things with the parry. He just does so much damage, and is constantly like a. Hey, mate, J. Marcus, thank you for the $2, man. Have we talked to her?
Oh, chosen undead, thou.
We have.
Thou made the...
All right, so we got to go do the end game here. So let's go do the end game. Let's warp to Firelink. How many hours was my first Elden Ring run? I think 70 to 100. Somewhere in that ballpark. Right, see, I got Elden Ring installed. Hold up. I got almost 1,000 hours in Elden Ring. Put it in perspective, I have 527 hours in Dark Souls on the remaster. I also have it on the PlayStation 3. I have 804 hours on Dark Souls 3 on the PlayStation 5. I don't think I got Dark Souls 2 installed right now. And I have 860 hours on the PS5 version of Dark Souls 2. Got 320 hours on Bloodborne. Which I know some people are like, oh, you don't play Bloodborne? Bloodborne don't really have a good co-op experience. Like, nobody really needs help with bosses or anything like that. And, like, helping people with bosses is what I find enjoyable when I'm depressed. What was the other Sekiro? Sekiro is a single-player game, so, like, it's not going to have tons of hours. But Sekiro is fucking amazing. 123 hours on Sekiro. No, am I depressed right now? No, I just don't know what to play, man. Like, I've been throwing shit at the wall. Like I've already platinum Tactics, and nobody wants to watch Tactics. That shit flopped when it came out, but like, that's my favorite game of all time. I've already platinum Tactics. I was playing Tomb Raider again, but I don't think people want to watch Tomb Raider either. never can get people to play fucking Red Sector. Kind of bored of Baldur's Gate 3 already again. And then there's Call of Duty. Like, Call of Duty. And Siege is only playable when you have teammates. So I'm like, guess we're going to try some Depression Souls. Because, like, Dark Souls is a game I can play at all times. I did see that. Dude, I'd love to find a new game to throw my passion into. It just ain't there right now. Just ain't there. Yeah, I'll play the Fallout New Vegas remaster. I'll probably platinum it. I didn't like the Oblivion remake. Yeah. Honestly, it's the same game we've played all before. I like Dark Souls 3 probably the best. I think Dark Souls 2 is the most complete game. And Dark Souls 1 is just the game that has the most, like, ooh experience. I think they're all great games in their own right. Do I like Demon Souls? I like it, but not really. I like it's a fun game, but it's not the greatest game to ever grace the screen. It's better than most AAA games. Well, here's the thing with Souls community. They break up into like 3 categories. New players, people that only want to do bosses, and scrubs. I fall into the scrub community. Because like even like watching Woody play, like Woody doesn't care about ever doing the actual areas. And like if you go watch anybody complaining, they'll complain about like run backs. Like, I want to fight the boss again. I want to do this again. It's like, okay, the boss is part of the game, but the area itself to me is the game. Like clearing out the areas, experimenting, using the items and utility, like all that to me is what actually makes the game worth playing. Lies of P is a great Souls game. Infinity Original Sin 2. Now that's a good game. That's a game a lot of people would not want to watch. That's the vast majority of people that play Dark Souls. Run past everything, go to the bosses. Wings, being a Canadian, I'm worried I will be drafted into war with the United States. I don't think I pull myself into a bayonet. Well, you ain't got to worry about seeing my ass on the battlefield. I got a bad knee. I'm 400 pounds, and I'm on the wrong side, and I'm about to be 40. I don't think I'll be on a battlefield. And if I am, shit's going really, really, really fucking wrong. Try not to make him kick me. This is a ninja theme, so I can't like use his weakness, which he's weak versus blunt weapons. Ninja theme, gotta use the katana. Just drive those chairs like Wally. Thank you for the 30 Canadian dollar dues, but here's the thing, right? If I was 21, perfect shape, body of an Adonis, I still wouldn't go to war. Especially war I don't believe in. I would be like, take my bitch ass right to jail. Do not pass go. I do not care. One thing you could never claim me to be is a patriot. Even though I tend to go out my way to buy American. But that's because I want to see... Oh, there's that kick I was trying to avoid. But that's just because, like, I care about my fellow neighbor and stuff, and I want to see the country be prosperous. But, like, do I care? Like, no way will I die for Greenland. You punk bitch. So recommendation for a prisoner cell sword build for Elden Ring. Oh, that's easy. Just use the glint blade all fucking game. Glint blade's overpowered. Glint blade is really, really overpowered. Do I like Trump? No, I don't. Like, I try to keep an open mind, but I don't see Trump as a as being good for the country at this point. Life is the only thing that's went down since Trump went in office is gas, but like that's seasonal. And other than that, it's like unless a level of prosperity I haven't seen yet, everything in my life has went up and got really expensive. I mean, like, there is some things that I'm going to benefit from. Like, I do like the tax breaks he's putting out. Like, I get to take $25,000 of my donations and not have to pay federal income taxes on them. Stuck button. I also get a bigger marriage deduction. That's nice. But the problem is like, all that only lasts till 2028. Like all the tax cuts he has in place are only there until he leaves office. Then they revert back to what they were. But other than that, it's like am I really getting a tax break when I'm paying 30% more for a Big Mac? Not 500 pounds, though. I'm like 436 right now. I need to go buy stuff. I don't drive my thing fast food through twice a day. Today I had 3 chicken proteins from Chick-fil-A, and I've had 2 cups of macaroni, 1 cup of mashed potatoes. That's it. That's what I had yesterday. I'm not pushing 500. I don't think you realize how much bigger a 500-pound person is than I am. You don't sell throwing knives? I guess I gotta go deeper. Wings are worthless. Thank you for the $1, man. You've never seen me play Dark Souls? Because people hate when I play Dark Souls. Soul level 1 is not a hard run, man.
Thank you, kindly.
I gave up on it too. Okay, we'll do a soul level 1 run. It's not going to be that fucking difficult. Let's erase the Stig. Tesla market cap's 1.35 trillion. Okay. When I eat, I never ate because I was hungry. I ate mainly because I was bored and I enjoyed it. Oh, 100% will be streaming Fallout remasters when they come out. That's a no-brainer. What's something I miss about my early 20s? Being strong and active. Now every day kind of like runs into each other. Nah, it gives you sensations. Yeah, I used to like hunt and fish and chase girls and shit like that. All that's gone. Now my day consists of like, how can I make X amount of money on stream? How can I take this money and make this money last? That kind of shit. Dude, I made a lot of mistakes eating. So like walking through the woods and walking through mud and stuff like that, kind of hard now. You don't feel as good when you're 40 as you do when you're 20. Hell yeah, Logan. The thick six. Well, the part I liked about fishing wasn't the actual fishing part. It was the being on the boat part. And I sold my boat to chase dreams. And now I'm old enough to know that a boat's a waste of money. You're 23 and you want to date? Dude, date. What I've discovered, dudes that can't get women just have too high of standards of beauty. Like especially young men, they see people like Sydney Sweeney and shit, and then they think, oh, every girl's gonna be like that, dude. Let me tell you a secret in life that a lot of men ain't gonna tell you. Peace is more important than attractiveness. Like a woman that brings you peace, comforts you, supports you, is way more important than a woman that's conventionally beautiful. I'm so chopped at 23. Yeah, you can get them both. But getting a 10 with a great personality, that's usually a rich man's game. I don't think Greenland is as important as Trump makes it out to be. Who knows why Trump wants it so bad? Trump thinks like Big Macs are a delicacy. Will be my final fill. Thin cut fried pork chops, rice and tomatoes, big old glass of sweet tea, piece of apple pie with a vanilla ice cream. All right, so we can buy the weapon that we're going to use through the rest of the playthrough. Reinforced club.
Thank you, Kai.
Like I won't quit by Anne Orlando. Do you really think Ornstein and Smo are gonna be the the stream might go down before Anne Orlando, but like Ornstein and Smo ain't that hard. Like Black Dragon Calamete's so much more difficult than anything in the beginning of this game. And like almost all our ball souls is just going to go into like getting great combustion and like great chaos fire orb. Check your super chat. Let's see what we're looking at. You said he must be broke in 5 years. That was 3 years ago, and he would lose $1 trillion. Fast, please explain. It's still gonna happen, bud. I don't know if you noticed, but electric cars are on the down low. Falling. Like I said before, Tesla, the only thing Tesla has that is worth a fuck is the Tesla supercharge stations. Use this one-handed. Looking like it. Okay. SpaceX lives off the budget of NASA. What's my opinion on Infinity cars? Overpriced Nissans. Shouldn't buy Nissan, so you shouldn't buy an overpriced Nissan. I think I could buy Slam DSP 100%. I'm a much bigger person than DSP is. You on DoorDash right now? Do I want anything? I'm good, man. 4 o'clock in the morning, ain't shit open. Get punched in the dick. Punched in the dick. Did I enjoy Bloodborne? It's alright. Like, Bloodborne's my least favorite From Software game. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but madness. What is Chud Max? What is that? Gas prices super cheap. Everything in South Carolina is cheap, but fucking fast food. I can't handle music. I can't handle repetitive music. It gives me a headache. Games from my childhood? I do that. What do you think Final Fantasy Tactics and like Final Fantasy 7 is? Like Tomb Raider. Like those are games from my childhood. Thoughts on Rolls Royce cars? Expensive piles of shit. They're not tested by the safety rating. They're overly expensive to be overly expensive. Let me ask you guys a question. How much do you think the most expensive pencil in the world is? It's $12,900. There's toilet paper that is $2,000 a roll. There's just rich people shit, and Rolls Royce falls into the category of rich people shit. When you have more money than you know what to do with, you buy a Rolls Royce. Or a Bentley, or a Maybach, or whatever the fuck you want to buy. Distinct TNT. Noah here. What do you think is the worst addiction? Gambling, porn, food, or alcohol? Ooh, that's a good question. I think porn's the least problematic out of that four. Because generally, if you like porn, you're just not going to reproduce. And we're not in a population crisis. Food is probably the second least out of those four. Because you could always have willpower. And you could always eat food or find foods that are low in calorie that you enjoy. Alcohol and gambling. I think gambling's the worst. Oh no. What happened? Okay. I think gambling has to. The problem with alcohol is drunk drivers. And drunk drivers can kill other people, whereas gambling only fucks you over. But man, I think people that have a gambling addiction have a much worse life. So like, it's kind of hard to decipher out of those two. I think alcohol is more destructive for society, but gambling in itself could be destructive for society as well, because if everybody had a gambling addiction, you know, I guess there's somebody's got to be winners. In your opinion, what's the best luxury car brand? The closest one, Lexus. Out of doubt, Lexus. Lexus is the best luxury car brand. It's not even remotely close. I'm not sick. I got bronchitis, so like my voice is fucked up. I don't know if it'll ever get back to normal. It might be something I deal with the rest of my life. This just might be my voice now. Lexus is 100% a luxury brand. You ready for snow wings? Not really. Like, most likely what snow's going to do is going to cost me like 2 or 3 streaming days. So I guarantee you, like, snow lines going to get on branches, and branches are going to fall on the power lines, and power is going to be out for like 3 days. So there, I might be like 3 or 4 days where I'm just missing. Even if I put a generator on, bud, like the internet's going to be down.
Don't get yourself.
How many times I beat Dark Souls? More than I can count. What do you think the most reliable car brand? Toyota. Why? Track record. But like, you can't blindly go by car brand on reliability and be like, oh, this is the most reliable car brand. Toyota's made some stinkers too. But overall, most Toyotas you buy are going to be dependable. Can our butt break his shield? It's not looking like it. There it is. A little bit of poise there, Playboy. You're always playing because you're going through shit. You always say you're a depression game. Yeah, I'm depressed because like I'm just not happy where I'm at in life. If you had to work fast food chain, which restaurant would you work at, and would you be a crew member working the register? Now, I never would want to work the register because I hate people. But if I had to go back into fast food, I'm going back into like pizza delivery because it has the highest upside. Firehouse subs. Like, who are you used to be? Not in Conway, you don't. Because we got a lot of ghettos. But you'd make... When I delivered pizza, I made like, I don't know. I'd make like $60 to $70 a night in tips. And then I would make $6.25 an hour. Which, if you adjust it to the new minimum wage... Because when I did that minimum wage, $5 an hour, $5.25. You'd be looking at probably $8. So 8 times 8. I need to put on No. Console. We did it. So you make like $150 a night, $160 a night. If you work 7 days a week, you know, you bring $1,000 home. Like, it's not the greatest money in the world, but it's better than making $10 working the register at fucking Cookout. And you don't have as much work to do because you're mainly just driving around listening to music. You have to work a window or a restaurant. What would you have to do? If I have to work a window or a restaurant, I'm going to some place like Applebee's. Well, you said fast food. I mean, okay. Like, the problem is you're limiting all the things you can do to actually make money in fucking food development. Like people that work like just the window of like a Starbucks are not maximizing their money in their situation. Is this an open? No, this is a soul level 1 run. This is supposed to be the weakest build in the game. We're just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. There's not going to be a boss in the base game that's ever going to be able to handle us. I missed 2 donations? I did. Distinct. I watched T. Martin and Drifter growing up. I think they started COD channels around the same time as you. Curious, have any stories and comments on them? I started 3 or 4 years ahead of both of them. when I started Call of Duty commentary, Z7 Taylor, Hutch, Excaliburs, and like Blame Truth were the only people doing it. Thoughts on Drifter. I've only ever talked to him like 3 times, and he's fucking weird. Like, he's a person that always wants to believe that something's wrong or somebody's sick or somebody's messing with him. Like, he's that kind of personality. T. Martin, I've never actually... Like, I've spoke to T. Martin for hours on end. I've never actually spoken to T. Martin. Like, he is always in character. He's always got this fake persona on. Like, he lives the character. Yeah, White Boy was doing it too. Like, the big downside of working fast food isn't the money, because how much money you make matters, but not so much as how well you spend the money that you have. And I know that sounds like a stupid ass thing. It's like, oh, you can't afford rent. What does it matter? You know, and I get it. Shit's expensive. And it's much harder to live within your means. But, like, at the same time, how you choose to spend your money and what you spend your money on matters. Much more than how much money that you make. You should invest in a fish tank and have fish swimming around the background. I thought about doing that, but man, that's such a high effort. And even then, like, you wouldn't be able to see them with, I don't even need to kill this dude. I'm never going to use a demon weapon, so there's no reason to kill him other than his souls. That being said, we don't need to go kill the butterfly just yet. We can wait till we get fire. So let's just go ahead and go to the basement. You know what? Let's just kill you to get you out the way. Right. No, we could go down here and get the grass crest shield as well. A plant fish tank, that'd be much easier. Even then, it's like you're looking at like, oh, good lord, $600 to get a nice sized fish tank with just rocks and plants and shit in the back. Is the moonlit butterfly actually Guinevere lore? No, there's multiple of them. You look in the crystal cave when you're heading towards Seath, you'll see that there's at least 5 more down there. It's a species. Guinevere actually doesn't exist in this game. She is an illusion. And she went on to marry a god of fire. And I don't think you actually ever see that. Because, like, from what my understanding is, she ended up being, like, either raped or seduced by Seath the Scaleless. And ended up having Priscilla as an offspring. And after that, she was, like, whisked away by some god of fire. God damn, I got fucked up. Yeah, that's it. It implements that Priscilla is the love child between Seath and Guinevere. I'm losing weight currently. Like, I'm like, what, almost 2 weeks without soda now? I've dropped almost 10 pounds in 2 weeks. Started at 446. I'm now sitting around 435, 436. And my goal is to lose 10 pounds a week for a year, 10 pounds a month for a year as a baseline. So I'm hoping that by the end of December, I'll be around the 300 pound mark. But it starts slow, it comes off slow, and I can lose 50 pounds, you wouldn't even be able to tell it. Can you get Fat Pick a big hug for you? Yeah, I got you. Oh. Come here, Pikachu. Yeah, I still got Snorlax too. I got Snorlax. I recently got Mr. Bubbles. Pippinator, because I can get people like you to okay. Nah, I've never watched Burt Peanut. God, this is so hard without a shield. Alright, try again. Like I can tell you right now, I will look like this until I don't look like this. I'm just gonna run grab the grass crest shield. Run past this motherfucker. You don't want to weigh daily. Weigh yourself once a week. The reason you don't want to weigh daily is because you'll lose motivation. No, I've never played any of the Ratchet and Clank games. Dude, thank you for the $30 today, by the way. I played Sly Cooper because that's what my sister was into. And I didn't really buy those type of games, but my sister loved them. So, like, she would always ask me for help growing up on Sly Cooper. So I ended up playing Sly Cooper more so than any Ratchet and Clank. No, I never. I own Crash Bandicoot, but I've never actually played it. You're being a dickhole, bud. Survived. Let's go. All right, we got the grass gas shield. We're out like the human tornado now. I don't remember if we can actually wield this thing though. Why do you care about my weight so much? Here's the thing, man. I don't want to go and do weekly scale things because one, I've barked up that tree way too many times. I've cried wolf way too often about weight loss and this is it. And I'm like, people use the fact that I said 2014 is the last year I'll ever be fat, and they weaponize it against me. So like over and over again, I've had like my aspirations to weigh less used against me. So like, why would I keep giving people ammo? If I succeed, you'll see me get skinnier. If I don't, you see me stay the same weight. That's as far as it needs to be. What if Mr. Beast locked you in a room for 50 days, only water for $50,000? I mean, that'd be rough, dude, honestly. Like, that would be hard. He's already done that, though, like, didn't he? Like, it was more than $50,000, like $500,000.
Well,
And, like, the guy's trainer ended up dying and shit. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Mr. Beast already did something like that.
don't get yourself.
You know what? We should grab some homeward bones and grab some fire bombs, and we should just go get our upgrade to our health right now before we go fight the Capper Demon. Why would I lie about it? And you're acting like the lies I'm telling you are like obscene lies. You're acting like, oh, yeah, no, I weigh 390. No, I'm saying I weigh 436 versus 446. Like it's you guys out here like I'm lying my ass off. We got 15 fire bombs. That should be good enough. No. The bare minimum I'd ever consider boxing again is 50,000. That's the actual smallest amount I'd ever take. I don't care because they don't. Here's the thing. The trolls won't care if they're wrong. They'll be like, okay, I guess I'm wrong. I've already done that multiple times. And the fact is you've never seen it, and you're over here doing the same shit that'll happen if I do it this time. It doesn't fucking matter, bud. Doesn't matter. So, like, you're at the point where, like, you either drop it or you're gonna get banned. Just ran off the side there trying to switch to fire bombs. Oh no, I wasted that. Oh well, we'll buy more later. Watch your walls. Put $100 on it. I can prove to you I'm not close to 500 pounds. You believe I'm close to 500 pounds with your true heart? Put $100 on it. Oh, that's why they don't use the grass crest shield a lot. Good Lord. Yep. Well, there's your answer. Watcher Wells doesn't believe that I'm near 500 pounds. How do you use a toilet at 430 pounds? You sit on it. What do you mean? How do you use the toilet? How's that copium? The thing is if I was 500 pounds and I challenged him to say I wasn't 500 pounds, I'd pay him $100 if I was 500 pounds or even close to it. So he wins money too. It's a bet. It's a stupid bet because, like, I know what I weigh. And I know I'm being honest about what I weigh. And he's just not believing me. So the idea is, like, if you think I'm lying so bad, call my bluff. Put $100 on it. See, I have to pay you $100. See, like, you're the one that can actually get away with not paying. Because if I bet you $100 and I don't pay, I go on live stream fails. I have YouTube videos made about me. So that you have everything in your wheelhouse Because like my feet would be held to the fire. Yours won't be. You'll just leave and make a new account. Let's be real here, bud. Turn it real quick here, Wings. What's the disaster about it? This guy thinks I'm 500 pounds. I go, okay, if you think I'm 500 pounds, put some money up. Nah, this is a level 1 run because Watcher of Whales thinks level 1 runs are hard. Nah, I'm talking like a man that knows he's going to lose 3 or 4 work days here soon. And has to make that money up somewhere. That's what I'm talking like. Nah, I don't weigh 380. I'm legitimately 436 to 438, depending on what I've ate and what time of day it is.
Somebody have to go.
I don't need magic. Get level up intelligence to use it. I watched the Ganji fight? No, I don't watch MMA. I try not to support the UFC because that UFC does nothing but shit fighters. Thoughts on the Boogie situation? Boogie's digging himself a fucking hole for short-term gain. Like every time I see shit like Boogie's happening, I see people like Boogie doesn't know he's going to deal with motherfuckers like Sam and Tukey again because of the shit he's doing right now. He's not thinking long term. Like you get motherfuckers like Watcher of the Wells because of shit like Boogie's doing right now. I know, I've did it myself. I said a lot of outlandish shit. Trying to be shock jockey, trying to get clicks. Doesn't work in the end of it. Doesn't work in the long run. Really? Okay. Okay. All right. Nah, he jumped off the bridge. It like busted my shield back and took like a portion of my health. The hard part about this isn't so much the fight itself as getting the dogs killed. Like once you get the dogs killed, you're fine. It's like this weapon sucks so much ass with dealing with dogs. Like, look at this shit, dog. Crawford retired. Canelo actually doesn't want that smoke again. So like I don't think you're gonna see that anytime soon. And Canelo spends his money like shit too. So like you'll see Canelo take more fights, probably into his 40s. There you go again with this hoe ass shit. Alright. Get that bitch made motherfucker done. Alright. I mean, I'll probably quit my ONS anyway, dude. I only like to stream like 2 or 3 hours. It's like after about 2 or 3 hours, my legs start hurting in my chair because of my weight. That's usually the expenditure of like why I stop my streams, because like it starts hurting my legs. Get a couple homeward bones as well. And do I know what helped with that? Yeah, losing weight. Oh, by the way, Pib and Watcher the Whales, next time you say anything about my weight that isn't backed on a $10 bill, it is ban time. I'm not going to let you sit around here and interact and just be assholes. I've gave you guys too much attention. No, I couldn't do a standing stream. I could stand for like 5 minutes at most before I need to sit down. Yeah, they got another chance. I was giving them gotta give them a warning. A lot of people can stand for 5 straight minutes, but like the difference between me and a lot of people is like I gotta carry 200 pounds every time I stand up, and yeah, that's on me. It still sucks.
Thank you, Kai.
Remember when I said that when I needed support the most after weight loss surgery, people decided to be shitty to me and say I wasn't losing weight and criticize me and attacking my income and everything like that. The same shit happening right now. It's like I'm over actively giving a good shot to try to turn my life around. People just don't believe you. 1, they just don't believe you. 2, my mind just went blank. 2, I've been sick this whole fucking month, and even then I've been trying. Right, so like I'm not let being sick hold me back from trying to reach these goals. And then like people just try to demotivate you like crazy. These are the same motherfuckers that be like, you should have done it anyway. Yeah, that's how life's like that. It's always easy for everybody. I mean, I'm not saying I ain't gonna give up. There's always a chance. I've already been tempted twice in the last 2 weeks, and I beat both attempts. But like, much like everything, every day you wake up, it's just a series of making good choices. The motivation's gonna leave you. It's all about willpower at that point. Can you make the same good choices over and over and over and over and over again? Yeah, I listened to Zach Bryan's new album, but it ain't good. It's 25 songs that sound the exact same. Dogs are the worst enemy in the game, boy. Who's my favorite artist? Turnpike Troubadours. Everything is a typical plan until they work out. Like, devaluing something doesn't make you a better person, bud. Alright, here's my man right here. Dickie, I don't need advice, man. Because I'm never going to use it. I've paid $100,000 in my life for different weight loss advice. We did it. We did it. You know, we could probably go and get this bonfire and then go back and then teleport back with the homeward bone. It's probably the play. Yeah, Gabagool, you've failed endlessly too, becoming independently wealthy. Maybe you should take some advice. I love the recent album. Price of Admission, best one they ever made. Nearly every song on the album is a banger. Yeah, I want to do it without putting in an effort, struggling, yeah. You got me. Paradigm City. I'm gonna tell you something that you might find bullshit, but 5% of success rate is the national average on anything. Unless something is extremely hard. I think something like, for example, like I think there's less than 5% of people that play college football to actually make it to the NFL. I think that's actually like closer, like 1%. And shit like that. You're saying it's not true what I said about college football? Let's see what AI says about that. What percentage of college football players make it to the NFL? Very few college football players make it to the NFL, with estimates suggesting around 1.5 to 2% of all NCAA football players get drafted, while percentage of all high school players eventually get drafted is less than 0.1%, around 0.08%. The odds are incredibly slim, with only a handful of players at each division program making heat leap. And I said, like, college football is one of the things that is like, okay, this is very hard to do. So, like, when people set out, like, oh, I'm going to be an NFL player and dedicate their entire life to it, like, out of 100, only 2.5 people are going to actually do it. Out of 100 dedicated people. Let's look at this thing. What percentage of fat people lose weight and keep it off? It's difficult to keep weight off. Estimates suggest about only 20% of Americans keep weight loss off through lifestyle changes, while some studies show that less than 5% of morbidly obese people individuals succeed without surgery. However, with newer medications and surgery, success rates of loss have improved, but maintenance remains a challenge. So less than 5% of people that are morbidly obese lose the weight and keep it off. So to sit here and criticize me is like, why don't you just lose fucking weight, bitch? It's like, I'm doing one of the hardest things you can do in fucking life. And I know I put myself in that situation, but like, it's difficult. There's a lot of motherfucking temptation out there. Like, unlike heroin, they can advertise my shit. Imagine how bad heroin would be if they could just advertise it on billboards and have restaurants you could go by and just get it. Alright, we're going to need as much souls as we can get now. By the way, please like the stream. At least pretend that somebody likes me.
Boss, yeah. Oh, I'll be pleased to help. Ah, yeah, what? What?
Alright, so we want combustion. 100%. We'll take fire orb, fireball, and then we're just gonna upgrade this. Burn every soul we have to upgrade our pyromancy flame. And we can go turn in Our large ember. Oh shit, I should have saved some souls. We might have enough, maybe. If not, we might grind just a little bit here. Gabe's got a board. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, what would you rather see me play? Because I have no clue. Every day I wake up, I don't know what I want to do for streaming. Like, I feel like I'm failing at streaming at this point in my life. Feels like people are here just because they feel like they have to be here, not because they want to be here. Ozempic isn't expensive. I feel you, but I don't make enough money for it. Maybe if you like the video, it would change that. Oh, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. I'm an idiot. Guess who gets to walk all the way back now? Hee-haw, hee-haw.
Mark?
Alright, so the weaponsmith box wasn't that expensive. Alright, so we're good. We gotta walk back. But we at least got everything we came to do. Main aside, I generally like your streams, Lees. You like myself have made a lot of mistakes, but what you have to offer these days is why I come back. Wisdom doesn't reach every soul in the universe. And it takes mistakes to have wisdom. Because to have wisdom, you got to have experience. And to have experience, you got to be willing to make mistakes. Oh! I never said my life was bad. I said I'm unhappy where my life is at. Like, I wish I had some level of success at my job. Like, maybe like streams are growing. You know, maybe my like or dislikes a victory somewhere, right? I guess maybe I'm just counting the wrong things. Like, I do have enough people that follow me that allow me to continue to do this, and that's a blessing I need to count more often. And not, like, sideline it. But at the same time, it's like, I just wish that I had another metric that was succeeding. Oh, I don't care now. Do not care now. Favorite song once was advertised. Like the thing with that new Term Fried Troubadours album is, like, it came out and I was listening to it and it, like, hitting all the right places. Like, for me at that point as a person, like, and I know music deals different with everybody else. I was just going through I was going right through the fat camp shit, and it's like, oh, I'm such a fucking failure and a fuck up. Like, my one chance of, like, regaining any kind of, like, popularity and semblance, or, like, maybe finally getting a retirement for myself just went down the drain because I got upset for like 10 seconds. But like, I've always struggled with people calling me a liar. That's why I hate it. What's that lyric at? Oh, good. I got invaded. Yay. So guess which donkey gets to go back? Yeah, and this guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him kill me. Hold up. Hold up. He's weak. I mistaked his armor. I thought he was heavily armored, and geared out. I could have fought him. That was my bad. I literally thought he was like geared out. And he had like Tarkus's armor on. And it wasn't. He just had the big like body build. Yeah, that I shouldn't have gave up on that. There's a lyric as was advertised. It goes, "The whole thing's upside down, the lost and never found. I'm gonna sell it by the pound when it's over. Did you dig yourself a hole with your lack of self-control?" Well, if that ain't rock and roll, I've never seen it. Sorry. I try not to inner reflect with myself because being as big as I am, I hate myself. Oh. Oh. I know it's okay. All I can do is continue to do me. I am. Problem is, I'm doing something about it. It just takes a long time, man. Like, I guarantee you, like, if I stick to the pace I'm at, you'll notice the difference in August. But, like, when you're as big as... I can lose 50 pounds right now, and you won't even notice on screen. And that's real shit. Because I've been there before. Because when you get so big, like, it's just like adding Play-Doh to Play-Doh. Hey, Akabali. Thank you for upgrading to the Discord, man. What up, peeps? Nah, I'm fine. Kelly doesn't like Dark Souls. Which I think Bella is Kelly's character. Green Titanite. My weight goal at the end of the year is 350. Like, if I can stay good the whole year, I'm hoping to be 350 pounds at the end of on December 31st. That's the goal I've set for myself. I started out at 446 pounds. That's 100 pounds. Exactly. It's not exactly 100 pounds, but you know what I'm saying. It's close to it. So if you really want to right now, you could do this. Like, these guys can drop a large Titanite shard. Don't need to track calories, man. The amount of calories I'm eating ain't enough to track. Like, if I had to guess, yesterday I had 700 calories. I'm fucking starving right now. But like, when you're losing weight, you're almost always starving. You've got to learn to get used to it. Because there's different levels to starving. There's that first level where it's like, oh, it's kind of uncomfortable. That's the one you want to stay in. Like, when you start getting stomach cramps and pains, that's the one where you got to like, okay, it's time to put some food in me. The key is to get constant blood work. And have a doctor watch up for your progress. 8 pounds a month, 2 pounds a week. It's very safe, very doable. Because the thing you don't want to do is like throw your blood out of whack. You want to make sure your vitamins are good and everything, all your iron levels are where they need to be at. Your body only, the whole starvation thing is what, your body has a thing called insulin resistance. And that's something I'm trying to combat with going to the doctor. Like, your body has like insulin levels in your blood. And when you're not taking a lot of food in, it uses that insulin to like produce energy and shit. Thus, and it also like stores any kind of food that you actually put in because it doesn't know where the next meal's coming from. But you can get by that with like drugs like metformin. There's that large titanite shard I was looking for. Why am I trying to? Because my body, because I'm getting older, and I could tell it's taking a toll on my body more so now than anything else. I don't want to reach out to TLC and get a deal. I'm not doing this to make money. I'm doing this to have a life before I'm 50. Nah, I don't have a limit. My goal is not eat more than 1,500 calories a day. But my actual goal was just taking as little carbs and sugar as possible. Some days are going to be good, some days are going to be bad. There's going to be days I have 2,200 calories. As long as I didn't have sugar and fucking carbs that day, it'll be fine. It'll all even out. That's why I'm setting my weight low. That's why I'm trying to lose 2 pounds a week. I don't want to talk about weight loss stuff no more, guys. Like, that's why I don't want to talk about it to begin with. Just let me do me. I'm not drinking soda right now. Celebrate it. Actually, I don't really have a desire for Pepsi right now. Like one thing I miss the most is bread. Bread and pizza. Like a fucking Red Baron's pizza would be fire right now. Yay! Let's fuck with Cyrax some more. Leave that dude alone. Cyrax is just a lonely ass motherfucker that sits in his mama's house. Cyrax has a whole world of hurt ahead of him. The Sally ain't gonna live forever. Where's my weapon at? Oh, I forgot to ascend it. God, I'm trash. I'll probably stop it right there. I already did a stream with Cyrax on Locale Live. I have no interest of like doing another stream with that man. He's a pain. He's so paranoid about everything. He is a pain to get on shows. He's a pain to want to show up. And if you ever be friendly with him, he has a whole group of motherfucking incels that follow him that will fuck with you when you actually try to be nice to him. So nah, I'm good. I don't want to fuck with Cyrax. I want to go give a big thank you to Distant for the $30 donations. Big ups to Logan coming out throwing some big scratch my way. Thank you, Firehouse Subs, for throwing about $30 my way. Thank you, Jay Carlo, for the donations. What's my favorite slot machine? I missed that donation. I don't have a favorite slot machine. I tend not to gamble at all. Con MVP donated. In your opinion, what's the best luxury car brand? That was Lexus. And then they debated if Lexus was an actual luxury car brand. Lexus stands for Luxury Export United States. That's what the name Lexus stands for. Probably either Rainbow or Red Sect. I don't know. Yeah, Red Baron Pizza's fucking fire. When a fat person tells you something's fire, you know it's fire. All right, boys. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Peace, people.